Russian forces are pushing forward in Ukraine's Sumy region to create a buffer zone along the border, a task set by President Vladimir Putin. Major General Apti Alaudinov, hero of Russia and commander of the Akhmat Special Forces, says this objective is being fully implemented. In a combative interview, Alaudinov said the Russian military is capturing new settlements daily and that Ukrainian forces are cracking under pressure on all fronts. He claimed that hundreds of square kilometers have been reclaimed, including parts of the Kursk region.
Our units are advancing on all fronts. At this pace, the enemy is in a very difficult situation, facing serious problems everywhere. I believe they will collapse if we keep up this pressure. We've not only liberated our native Kursk region, we are moving forward.
Alaudinov confirmed the capture of at least 2 American-made Abrams tanks in the Sumy region, calling them outdated and irrelevant. He accused Western countries of offloading written-off military hardware onto Ukraine, while pushing the country into debt.
The Abrams? These are 50-year-old machines supplied at exorbitant costs. They don't represent anything extraordinary. The enemy is forced to throw their most precious reserves into the fight, but neither Europe nor the US can keep up with the losses.
The general dismissed Western media narratives about seasonal combat obstacles. He said rain, mud, or snow have never halted Russian operations, and ridiculed NATO for focusing on weather forecasts instead of warfare.
If NATO stops playing weatherman and focuses on actual warfare, maybe their forecasts would matter. We've proven to the world that nothing stops us. Rain, mud, snow. Russia is a country loved and protected by God. All of it. Our sun, our winter. It helps us.
On battlefield tactics, Alaudinov said, modern Russian forces don't rely on outdated Soviet-era strategies. Rather than storming every city, he said, they now focus on encirclement, cutting supply lines and waiting for Ukrainian troops to abandon their positions.
We're not fighting like it's the Great Patriotic War. We don't need to storm every city. We just need to encircle them. Once the enemy loses the ability to fight, to evacuate the wounded, or to bring in food, they abandon their posts. We saw this in Sudzha.
He also credited Russia's use of fiber-optic-guided FPV drones for enabling deep strikes near Sumy, and said this shift reflects a battlefield evolution that Ukraine and its NATO backers are struggling to match.
Our FPV drones are reaching targets near Sumy using fiber-optic guidance. This is modern warfare. We focus on outmaneuvering the enemy, encircling, not storming cities. That's how we fight.
As Russian forces approach Sumy, Alaudinov's statements frame Ukraine's defense as overstretched, NATO as ineffective, and the West's support as hollow. In his words, Russia's advance is relentless, and nothing, not even Western weaponry or weather, can stop it.